Hello，大家好，欢迎大家回来。叫什么？回来那个霍格华兹的传承啊！我一直脑海中还是福尔摩斯吧，福尔摩斯，因为福尔摩斯路太多了。然后，我刚刚不小心用了解了一个任务，半个任务不是一个，就是我解了那个喝一罐隐形药水。雷酿我没有无花果果实。好的，那我就我白痴哦，我原来没有，但我起码知道这里有敌人可以用那个。然后用一罐雷酿。
Welcome. Do you know if I can be of any assistance at all?
他说：“你有啊，你直接可以买1000块，
A
也很贵。
wise decision. Thank you.
你怎么也从上面下来？
Farewell for now.
你上面是什么？好吧，我先不管。还是我现在的锁可以用那个爆了吗？我来试试看这一间，能用吗？按错了。啊，等级3到底什么意思？你说等级3？啊，那我就先去解那个任务。现在有点冷其实。
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
好像是你还讲话，我一直在想说到底是谁。取得并对多个。有了，学到新的东西了。不是学到新的东西，应该说可以去学新的东西了。魔药学，它其实这个设定其实就跟那个一样吧，就是史内普教魔药，但是他也很精通魔法。还在雷耶。
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Well, I don't know about meticulous, but I did as I was asked.
I'd advised doing more than the bare minimum if you want to hone your skills as quickly as possible. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Defindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Defindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
好，擦。哦耶，有。
Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Defindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone else.
完成作业3。看一下，我现在学的是什么？是这个吗？切割其实这个很不错 满版都是这个吗？这个我是习惯用这个跟这样好了。哦，好，你听不到。
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instructions.
这个 CD 很慢诶。好，那我们去找下一个任务看看。飞行测试好了。地图。有看到了。看这里，哎，过不去哎，这里跳得上去吗？啊，不能。要找个门进去，是不是？哦，就这里。
Black hadn't cancelled it. We weren't even looking for the block.
L1 扫把。
If it isn't Slytherin's newest broom talent.
Hello, Imelda. Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
你听起来很嫉妒哎，其实真的哎。
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You can't be what passes for Slytherin these days. Pff, ragged old hat's dropping its standards.
他也是
Enough
哎
of。this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it.
我感觉一直独
Slytherin
挡了。
versus Slytherin.
Can you tell me more about these courses?
Stalling, fifth year. Fine, I'll humor you. This course demands focus. Requires you to anticipate speed and height before every turn. The
哇，
others test stamina. 3 courses in all, built ages ago by former students. Since Black cancelled Quidditch, it was these courses or nothing. I made them popular again. Got the whole school hungry to compete. So, let's see what you've got, 5th year.
很呛哎
Actually,。why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
紧张喽，飞行的比较不行哎。哎，这有点太快了吧？
Did it? Brilliant. This'll take some getting used to.
哎，说过了，果然就是不行啊。 哇，加速加得太快了！我不应该吃那个泡泡的，虽然吃泡泡会比较快，但它那个真的很难控哎。除非我是直飞，我是平飞，我就可以。就像这样不用转弯的话是可以，要转弯的话我真的没办法。看它超晃的。 哇，我已经输了耶！输了吗？输了吗？输了吗？哦，刚好有赢呢！嚯、吓死我！
That's not. You must have cheated. Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
我不需要你的
I
尊
don't
敬
want
啊！
respect from the likes of you. All you do is insult people.
You and everyone else need to get a thicker skin. Anyway, I'm moving on to the next course. It's near Irondale and offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
而且我买了那么多把
There you are.
那个扫
The
把，
Cross One's duelist to beat.
我买了那么多扫把，到底？哇
I！ suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
哦，原来。我买了那么多扫把，我怎么知道我在用哪一把？他又不给我选。
Another adventure, are we?
You're back. Oh, you're back. With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Ray's must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
No, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine, says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to them.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the attitude as it relates to speed?
你还有东西可以买吗？还是没有了？你没有了耶。
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
好的哟。那我现在剩什么任务？啊，我先不想对战呢。球场，哦，球场是这个啊、欸，我好久没有玩了哎，还是先之后再说。我觉得我先存个档，然后以防之后他不能再玩的时候，我可以回来，先存个档。哎，这也没问题吧？我已经玩10小时了耶！我直接去找教授。嗯，那在哪里啊？哟，我学会很多呢。天文塔7楼走廊，那就这个啦。
Revelio。
那什么？哦，是那个火，葫芦火，葫芦火。
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time.
以后怎么穿这样？
Done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it.
用跑的吗？而且为什么那个鹰是什么意思啊？就是我的药水旁边有一只打叉叉的东西。
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
哇哇哇，弯的耶！我在想，其实这个会用那个叫什么？用滑鼠会比较好吗？还是并没有？因为滑鼠是
Splendid.
比较简单的感
Cast
觉。
Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Revelio.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
蓝色是什么？
Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at
Can't you
this.
keep it down?
Give you an
Some of us are
opportunity
trying
to
rest.
explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor. Revelio. Revelio.
啊，就是搬运的意思。
Accio. Revelio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them!
Revelio.
No, not... That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
Revelio.
万一是居然觉得我需要洗澡，我觉得有点冒犯。厚颜无耻的家伙！红灯笼还蛮可爱
How
的。
does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? Revelio. What was that?
金探子吗
Was？that a golden snitch?
声音是蛮像的。
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
拿不到啊？真的假的？这要怎么拿？
Depulso.
啊！我要变形才能进去，是不是？有可能啊，好吧，那我就先走了。
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yikes! Careful.
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with.
哎，那我那个宝箱不就不能拿了
I look
吗
forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
啊？我们识别完就结束今天的影片吧。
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk, valuable resource.
好的，我们来装备。好了，再跟他讲完话好了，感觉这个任务要结束了。哎，这个不错哎，还是56的哎，还是一样的，一样丑的。
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
啊，我知道刚刚那个我会不会是用爆破啊？啊，没差啊。我忘记我有爆破术。
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
是哪里啊？是这个吗？啊，有了！啊，原来这个小型哦，我要买的哎。啊，科学植物多元。 啊，你就几个而已，好吧？感觉只能放这里了。怎么放置？哎，我已经结束了，好吧？变换好啦，我们今天先到这边结束好了啦，不然就真的有点太长了。哦，变换植物，是这个吧？好啦，用这个啊，好，随便，先把它放好。
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
好，那我们今天先到这边结束啦，谢谢大家收看。如果大家喜欢的话，记得按赞跟订阅喽。大家再见啦，拜拜。